Have you ever wondered what the safety culture is in your company? Do you think it's possible to get everyone involved in creating a safer work environment? Hi, it's Neil from the Deal With It Safety Culture team. This is a true story about a company that wondered the same thing. Bernard's story starts with his employer. They are a medium-sized manufacturer in the UK that had implemented a very good safety program. However, their efforts to reduce the number of incidents had levelled out. Perhaps this sounds familiar? They were referred to a consulting company that could measure their safety culture through the use of a simple, inexpensive survey. When the results came back, it was apparent that most employees saw safety as something that management talked about, but they didn't really feel it was their responsibility. The same consultants had for 20 years offered a short 3-hour program that helped employees to reflect on their attitude towards unsafe behaviour both at work and at home. The program had a history of getting people at all levels of a company to realise the possible consequences of their actions or inactions, both in the workplace as well as outside of it. The consequences not only to themselves, but to their colleagues, spouses and extended family as well. How could such a short program have that kind of impact? The consulting company didn't promise miracles, they only said that the program had proven to be an excellent start to a process for implementing a successful safety culture in a company. Needless to say, management was sceptical, so the consultants offered a pilot training class. They said pick 10 to 14 employees from different levels of the company and see what they say. Thinking about the offer, the safety team thought, what do we have to lose? A little bit of money and 10 employees experiencing the program. The worst that can happen is that 10 people in our plant might work and live a little safer. This is where Bernard comes in. You see, Bernard had been with the company for 32 years. He belonged to the union and was one of those employees that was sceptical when the company introduced new programs. He was a valuable employee, but not the easiest person to work with. The safety team immediately picked him as one of the employees to participate in the class. When the day of the training came, Bernard was the last person to arrive and sat in the back of the room with his arms crossed and a been here before look on his face. Gradually over the 3 hours, he began to join in. At the end of the class, every attendee was asked to give their feedback. When it came to Bernard, he simply said, "This is the best bleeping training we have ever done at this bleeping place. I can see I need to change the way I do things." Every head turned and shortly someone asked, "Why?" "Well, now I understand that I'm responsible for my own safety as well as that of my colleagues. I can see how I can make a difference. Besides, I want to be around for my grandkids." The almost universal response was, "You have grandchildren?" No one knew. As a result of the pilot program, the company adopted the training and put all of their employees through it. The consultants said this was the first step. The next question was, how do you maintain and grow the changing culture? Among other steps, champions are a vital component to ensure continued success. Rather than appointing champions, the consultants seek volunteers. Much to everyone's surprise, Bernard volunteered and championed the program within the company. As a result of the champions and other changes, the program was a great success. The numbers of near-miss reporting and the level of genuine safety conversations increased as the number of accidents dropped significantly, and the culture actually changed and has maintained this change to this day. In essence, this was great leadership by the company to take every employee, including their senior management team, through the program. They are people too and probably take risks they shouldn't. They realised later that once their people felt valued, connected and understood that they could make a difference, the culture changed. If you would like information on how to evaluate your safety culture, contact me. Thanks for listening.